Okay, leader. I think I finally found out an idea for Call of Duty ripoff. A Call of Duty ripoff, of course. I said the same thing twice, but this man. So here's the thing. If they were to go up in space, it would be an astronaut. They have guns and stuff. Well, if you want to actually go in space in real life, because of gravity, it wouldn't actually work. But here's the thing. We're not going to be in actual space. Instead, we're going to be infiltrating military bases. It's going to be called Gunfighter for the Galore. Gunfighter Galore. Oh, no. Actually, this is a better name. Gunfighter Glory. So, you have your generic default characters and stuff. And so you have a AK-47 with you, and then you start shooting. You start like pop, 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 and stuff. Okay. So in Call of Duty, Gunfighter Glory is a game kind of like Call of Duty, but it's more like an illegal take of Call of Duty. So what we do, we have a video game where you infiltrate the government to try to get its sweet, juicy secrets. Because allegedly, the government is hiding secrets about space travel. Obviously, this is not real, but it's somehow the government had unlocked some secret technology to be able to detect life on. No, I'm just kidding. To be able to detect the presence of other exoplanets. It's i.e. life on other planets. And so, in this game, the story mode version of this game, because the online version is just going to be exactly like Call of Duty. You go into multiple maps, like military bases and that kind of stuff, and voila, you just shoot up your way with AK-47s, machine guns, pistols, combat pistols, shotguns, pump shotgun, all those kind of guns, okay? A musket wouldn't be very effective in a fighting game or FPS game like Gunfighter's Glory. But still, the reason why this game is called Gunfighter Glory is because the main character in the story of this game. Because Call of Duty, I don't know if Call of Duty has a story mode to it, but my version, my ripoff of Call of Duty definitely does. Gunfighter Glory is a story of a young guy who's struggling to make ends meet, and is struggling to even pay rent, and his rent's due, and he doesn't have the money. He's been trying to work dead-end jobs, and so he decided to get a job hiring as a secret agency, the mafia, to fight against the military and who break in government facilities to uncover some that juicy secrets. And so, yeah. And in response to that would be I'm going to do it. Totally. I'm going to do it. And so I'm going to go join and sign up this secret agency. And when he meets up with these secret agency people who have all this military technology, they were gonna go, oh yeah, you must keep this top secret. If you ever if our secret gets exposed, then the government will be after us, and we'll be on the FBI's most wanted, because what we're doing here is top secret. Okay, maybe not the FBI's most wanted list, but they'll be on the list. It's because what they're doing is illegal. It's top secret. Top secret, I tell you. Top secret. Okay? And if you're wondering where this light is coming from, I have the TV on because it's starting to get dark over here. It's like 9 p.m., almost 9 p.m. now. So I have the TV on so I can use it as a light source for my video. Oh, yo, okay, leader? I know it's kind of like a fault wall break. Hey, this originally started as a skit, and now it's got it. Now it's turned into like a full-fledged like movie length and feature film where the whole thing is just literally straight up yapping about how obsessive with video games and my excessive and obsessive imagination and overall imagination world. I don't know if I'm ever gonna mimic this stuff in the in-dream world, or as I like to call it, or you could call it the imagination world. But still, I don't know what else to do. So let's go back to the Call of Duty thing, okay? So here's the thing. He joins up the secret agency, and so he's been given his first task. And that task is to sneak into Area 51 to get secrets about aircraft. He's kind of sneak in so he can gather secret info about private aircraft facilities. Like, I don't know what kind of aircraft they be having there, but they have some pretty juicy secrets when it comes to aircraft facility. Okay, leader? Okay, Christopher, I get it. Yeah, but here's the thing, leader. We're still barely scratching the surface here. And I wanted to say, he steals the secrets and finds out that the government has been developing secret spacecraft technology for NASA to be able to allow them to go faster and travel near the speed of light, so they can go up far away to send a spacecraft over there. Obviously, none of this is true. This is fake. Okay, this is fictional, guys. It's a video game. Okay, it's not meant to be realistic. Okay, hey, this is a pure imagination. God, this is pure imagination. Yeah. Okay, so he steals the information and then brings it back to the secret society, the secret agency. Okay, leader? And I'm sad about a thing, and then story mode's not that long. Basically, the rest is just sneaking into other military bases. There's more Area 51 stuff regarding private spacecraft, have materials, try to uncover secrets about the president, Donald Trump, try to go to places where Donald Trump grew up, try to go, I don't remember where Donald Trump grew up in. They try to enter the Trump Tower without being detected unauthorized, but that failed, so they ended up having to have a massive shoot up with the police and actually how escaped it. So, yeah. He said it had to be pretty crazy. The police became aware of the agency's whereabouts through his shootout. So they start to plan and to actually catch the guys in action. And so, after a few missions here and there, and a couple more gunfights, they finally did it! They finally did it. The cops catch up to them. They catch them in act and they put them on the FBI's most wanted list. Now, since the secret agency always wear masks and always have masks over their face, they couldn't identify who the people behind the secret society was, and that including our main character himself. So they couldn't actually arrest them because they didn't even know who the people were. And the secret agency society were always one step ahead of the FBI and cops. So they always outsmarted them. So they couldn't actually physically catch up to them and arrest them. They couldn't even get to them. But they still catch them in the act. There's security camera footage. But by the time the cops go over to that government facility and the FBI go over there, the secret agency society already were gone. They already left that place. They already left it hours, maybe even days before they even went there. So that's what you get, leader. Yeah. So that's what they talk about. That's kind of thing, you know. And so after like probably like half of GTA 5's like story worth of missions, or maybe even like a third, like probably like 15 to 20-ish missions. Yeah, like a third of that. Now. Yeah, and then like 25 or 30 missions, yeah. You finally get to the last part of the game. You sneak into NASA to get the actual juicy secrets, and in the White House to get presidential secrets. It's about life, advanced technology that NASA's been keeping from the public. And by the way, this game takes place like in the year 2024, 25. It takes place in present day. It's modern. Through each mission, you're required to drive through there to a certain place so you can then fast travel to teleport to her next mission. And so yeah, so that's what they be talking about. God dang, that they would have done again. And that's what they said. You know? So that's my idea for a story mode version of Ripoff story mode version of... It was basically a story mode for a Ripoff game based off of Ripoff. It's a ripoff of Call of Duty, basically. And this game will be called Gunfire Glory! Gunfire Glory! Gunfire Glory! Gunfire Glory! Glory! Yeah! Yeah! Gunfire galore! Gunfire Glory! Yeah, 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 yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah! Whoa, 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 Gunfire Glory! Gunfire Glory! Da da da! Da 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 da. Okay, leader, that is my idea for Gunfighter Glory. And there's also an online mode where it's just like Call of Duty, where you can just fight where normally there's like normal maps like New York City and like normal obscure maps like a container facility or a power plant, or like just like in regular grasslands and all that kind of stuff, in Iceland. And also there are a lot of maps that's based off the maps from the actual missions within the story mode portion of the game. And so yeah. Also, this game can be local and online multiplayer as well. Although, if I were to make this game in real life, which is extremely, extremely likely, and I don't want to actually make it into a real game, but if I were to, I'll probably just keep it single player. Apart from the online mode. The online mode, fighting mode version of the game, and this game in question being Gunfighter Glory, is the whole reason why it's a Call of Duty ripoff. Okay? And so that's not the whole thing, because I skipped like half of it, or like 2/3 of the games were game story here, but there are a lot of stuff that I skipped, and I haven't planned on what the in-between part of the mission actually is yet, or the actual order of the missions yet. And all I know is that the first mission has to do with Area 51. That's what I've already decided on. And that the last mission would either be the presidential secrets from the White House itself in Washington, D.C., with the Secret Society, or no, I am going to do the NASA mission. It's just, I don't know whether or not it will be the last mission. Well, technically, there will be like a tutorial, like pre-tutorial mission, then like a pre-level 1, pre-mission 1, and thing that shows our main character, whose name is Chris Melton. Yeah, was it Christopher? No. Actually, his name is gonna be John Melton. Yeah, let's go John Melton. He's a skinny built dude. He's like skinny, dude. Average, like kind of short-ish. Average height-ish. So he'll be the main character of this game. The tutorial will be like his regular life that he quit, where he's struggling in the early part of the first mission would be like him joining the secret society, and you'd be able to actually interact with them in free realm and then go up to him, and then when they actually join it, then you get to be a part of it, and then there'll be like a cutscene of singing about the whole sneaking into Area 51 with mass and steam, aircraft have secrets, governmental secrets, and that kind of stuff. And so yeah, that is like the general gist of the story behind Glory Fighters. Wait, what is it called again? And ow. I just hit myself by accident. Okay, I'm gonna leader. I'm gonna have to think this through for a second. I forgot the name of this game. Gunfighter Glory. Of Gunfighter Glory, the game, which this is called. So that's the general gist of the Gunfighter Glory game. And so that is the end of this conversation. Okay, I agree. That is a good idea for a Call of Duty ripoff game with a story mode and with the classic Call of Duty online multiplayer shooter game type deal. That is a very creative idea. I would agree that that's a good game idea. Now, let's shake on it as an agreement that is a good game idea. I agree that's a good idea, dear leader. Okay, guys. That is the end of this 3-parter skit. Comedy skit. This is the longest video I've ever made. Singular video I've ever. Well, the last video that I made is the longest singular video that I've ever made on this YouTube channel, or all my YouTube channels so far in career. The longest I've ever spent recording for one video was 3 hours, or like 2 hours and 40 minutes actually. I edited it down to like 19, 20 minutes. This video is not going to be edited, and I'm just going to keep it this way. So that would mean that this is the last video is the longest video, singular video that I ever made in YouTube. Now, I've had days where I've recorded videos for like nearly, if not a little longer span of time than that video, but in those days, I usually make like 5 to 10-ish videos in a single day. I usually make like several videos in those days. Those days, I spend a couple of hours recording. I make multiple different videos about different things that are like unrelated to each other. Some of them are like continuous, like separate chunks, multiple chunks, but like still, guys, the skit's over though. This will probably stay, the last video that I made, it will probably stay being the longest singular video that I ever made for like the rest of YouTube career, or at least, the very least, several years from now. Like I'm talking like like a decade probably, or like a couple years at the very least. So don't ever expect another video, like the last video that I made to ever be even like half the length of that video. Like, that's crazy. I went absolutely crazy when it comes to that video. So if that's the case, if you like this video, then like, killers. And if you like it so much, like very, very much so, then you subscribe and hit the bell button, and you get alert if you get a new, if I upload a new video. And if no one's even watching this video at all, then hello, my future self, who may or may not be watching this video, for nostalgic sake or just memory sake or whatever reason it may be, or to calm yourself, to cope from the realities and stress of my everyday life, especially when it comes to the craziness, my crazy and obsessive nature, or stuff related to that, and the injuring or stress related things, or school, work, or whatever. Or if you're watching this video for whatever reason, hi, please leave a comment down below, or like to let me know that you're here. Your future Chris is, and hopefully you're still actively engaged in that crazy obsessive mind of yours. So yeah, this outro is spanned and extended very long, a lot of filler, but that filler is necessary. Are you okay? And well, Rick, I do plan making more skit videos, and also making a lot of more videos that have to do with my in-dream world, including some imagination scenes and imagination stuff that I had going on in my head and from the past. That's from even several years ago that I already experienced beforehand. Because if I were to explain all that all in one sitting, I'll be here all day. Like, it will take several hours. There's that much stuff. I have more than enough content to do that. And I do, in the near future, plan on making more gaming videos and other vlogs too. And now since this is like the first official day of summer and school has officially ended. Well, today was the last day of school, but I didn't went to school today because it was a half day. Yesterday there was no school because it was a holiday, June 19th. And the day before that was the second last day of school, which also was a half day. And I actually did go to school on that day though. Monday and Tuesday were like the last 2 full days of school. I also went to school that day. And grades were due for like the 4th and final term for my school. This Monday, last Friday or this Monday, something like that. And I don't know whether or not I'll go to summer school yet. I'm still worried about a couple classes I have to make up because I failed them, or because I haven't even took those classes which are required for graduation. And it's just, I'm kind of worried about that. I don't know what's happening on that, but still, Well, today was supposed to be the last day of my junior year of high school. Also, the first day of school for next year is August 27th, 2025. So that would be the first day of my senior year of high school. So, because I'm currently in 11th grade and just finished 11th grade. And so, yeah, that is the end of today's video. Bye, and peace, bro, peace.